You're never going to get a word in edgewise now. You might as well just sit
I will
back
on the
and
Messina
relax.
connection. The Messina connection.
I know, right? The Messina connection.
Hey, you're here. I love you.
Because Kaylee cried, making phones off the table.
No,
Why?
these are my notes.
She literally brought notes. Are we airing? Are we on live, Brendan?
I'll put my phone on there too.
Huh? Yes, we're
Here,
live.
Kaylee.
Okay, we're
Here,
live.
Kaylee.
Hey,
Well,
we're live.
I know we are.
So can I
He says, and now you messed up my mic.
stop touching my
Ask Tammy. Introduce.
He says I cried. I was begged.
So whatever camera I'm looking at, this is Jason. They can't read it. Jason and I wing it. My daughter came with an entire agenda.
And this
of stuff.
is Ask Tammy. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Special guest, Kaylee.
I had
Let the booties hit the floor. Let the booties hit the floor. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Tammy, looking at this camera right
Don't
here.
you have drinking to do?
Which one's my close up?
That
Which one should I look at?
That one.
Noted.
And it gets more as the night goes wild.
Jace is cut off.
Introduce your daughter.
I am extremely excited to introduce what normally is the peanut gallery in the background, live and in person.
Slow clap.
Huh?
He's slow clapping me.
Slow
We're
clapping
so
right.
supported. My daughter, Kaylee.
Aw, thanks,
we are
bestie.
representing and bringing in a new generational perspective, old versus new.
It's kind of like Pepsi, new
Young
generation.
versus old, yeah.
Right versus wrong. Oh, wait.
Whoa! Whoa!
Right, wrong
Look at
versus
Scott.
wrong.
Look at Scott.
Now you know why we
Scott's
brought him.
done. He's
and Scott's just sleeping.
And that's why I messed it up. That's
we've
karma.
signed him out. So,
When'd you get here?
You have something to say?
and my daughter, because she's generational, brought an agenda. So,
all right.
floor is yours.
Can
Apparently,
we cheers before we begin?
Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers.
Chindans.
Cheers.
Chindana.
Which is a thing we were talking about earlier. Is how these things came
May the
about.
family live for 100 years.
100 years. I'm Italian.
Me too.
Just kidding. So, all right, what's on your agenda?
What?
Peanut gallery.
I did not get a mark on my freaking table already. It better come on.
Scott, come on. I mean, what are we talking about? What you
Right.
pay for this?
Anyways,
$100?
so
200?
What's wrong, man?
You can tell.
He's not even worried about
Hardwood.
it. Yeah, he's worried about a mark.
I
Hold
will
on.
have you know this is IKEA's top line.
By the way,
This ain't IKEA.
Hold on. The only reason I know it's IKEA or whatever, because there's a number 3 down here.
He forgot to take off.
There is a number 3. That's a number 3.
B1.
That's the 3. You put the 3 with the 4. I love it. I love it. Good for you,
fun.
Scott. Hey, I love
should
you.
I be mean?
I love you more, man.
No, I love you the
It
best.
depends. Mean in a good way or mean in a bad way?
Mean in a good way.
Then yes.
Just
by
be
all means.
yourself.
May you please educate the audience?
It's not political. We don't talk
No,
political.
Mom. It's
Okay.
not political.
Kaylee, don't worry. No one's watching this, number 1. Number 2. Number 2.
No one's even
it
watching.
doesn't
Not
matter.
political.
It doesn't matter.
I know. How educate the audience on how to say the
You're
word.
not allowed to surprise
on
me.
how to say the word fire in
It's
Spanish.
not nice. Who invited her? Oh, that's what you get. That's karma.
That's what you get.
This is actually genuinely. Ask Jason to say
He
it.
tried to kill me.
Ask Jason to say
In
it.
fuego.
He just tried to.
Fuego.
Thank you.
Did I say it right?
Now, yes. Now ask her to say the word.
Frago.
Oh my God. Is that a new Pepsi flavor?
Hold on, wait.
Fuego.
I'm really fighting for my life. You're gonna fix my.
We found out I literally cannot say R's and
No, you
what's
just
it?
can't
Fake-
say like.
W's and R's. You've
Fake
never been
girl,
able to
Listen, I
get in
spent.
the claws and need some
I
chocolate.
know. I literally found out I could. We watched a show.
We're gonna wash.
Called,
WARSH.
Wait, we watched a show called Circle.
I
and the
spent
guy,
30 minutes
And
trying
the
to
guy
teach you.
was like, "Oh, you're Fragro or whatever."
No,
it
he
was.
was
And
like-
I said that, and she goes, "What did you just say?" And I said, "I literally say Fagro," and she goes, "No, what are you trying to say?" And I was like, she goes, "Oh my God, Mom, 30 minutes of pure tears
Sobbing.
coming
Can't say
down.
fuego?
I can't say say it again."
We like
Fagro?
like I said fuck.
And I'm legitimately not being funny.
And
I
said,
cannot
I
say
said
that
fuck,
word.
way, go.
Oh.
fuego.
Fuego.
Go. Fuego.
And then she'll go fuego. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, but that's a bit Atlantic.
That's like a speech impediment.
Yeah, no, it
Yes.
is. I can't
Yeah.
say it. So then I started saying, I have to hear it. So say
Fuego.
Fuego.
Which is not the word, but that's
Oh.
how you can say it. Fuego. Fuego.
Fuego.
I love fuego.
She adds R's.
Well, thank you both. Thank you both for losing all of our Latin.
No,
viewers.
but that was the most brilliant thing I've ever was so
bring it back.
laughingly embarrassed about.
Quarto
I
de
cannot
baño.
literally say that word.
Do you speak
Okay.
fluent?
Donde
Okay,
está
so
la
let's start off with that.
biblioteca?
So you want to embarrass me to kick
Correct.
off our...
This is now the podcast.
So now,
Pay attention
Double
to
you
talk.
guys can chime in on
totally
these.
Fuego.
Who's this?
That's
Not
Ask
Ask
Tammy.
Jason.
It's not Ask Tammy either.
Ask
Okay,
Tamry.
touche.
That's
That was good. That was good.
Okay, so I'm going to
Tammy.
ask you some Gen Z slang.
And ask him too.
Yeah, no, everyone.
Okay.
Everybody.
I'm over
But
here.
it's Ask Tammy.
Oh,
so
you're here?
I'm
Ask
gonna
that too.
I'm gonna ask you some Gen
Worst
Z
seat for
slang,
you
and
to
you have
ever
to
be
say
in.
what you think it means.
You
Okay.
have a young kids, right?
I got
think
kids,
we're good.
yeah.
I think we're good.
We might have this.
Babe, you're good. We got this.
We'll start off easy, and we'll
Are
go.
we playing a game?
She's challenging
She's asking
our
Tammy.
generation if we know what their slang means.
Ask Tammy. Go
Like
for it.
when you say it slaps,
It's hip. It's hot.
It hits.
It's good.
Yeah, it hits.
it
Yeah.
slaps. Like it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Dada.
Okay. I haven't heard
Also,
that.
give your opinions, yay or nay.
That was from my fellows out
It's
there.
I know
Slaps,
some of
that's a
these.
yay.
I know
Okay.
some of these are nay. It's giving. Like it's giving.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. Kind of feel like we knew what that was. Like it's good. It's giving good vibes or something.
Right,
Like,
like-
yeah.
By the way, I don't like that. It's giving.
It's giving.
I don't like
but
that.
not the way she said. She said
Yeah.
it's giving.
Yeah, it's giving. I don't like it. I don't like that
Like
at all.
if a
That's a
girl,
nay. That's
if
a
a girl's
nay.
wearing a good outfit, you're like it's giving.
Or you could just say it's
no,
nice. You could just say
so
it's
lame.
nice.
Yeah, it's so
That's-
So
lame.
that's
I
a
mean,
nay. That's a nay.
These are gay.
Yeah,
That's a
Well.
nay.
that's a nay. Not it with a G.
They're nay.
She ate.
I hate it. Sorry, Brandon. I know that was in your ear. That's my worst one ever that they create. It's called She Ate. Would you even know what that
No.
means?
No, let me say the
It
whole
is a
thing.
horrible
you could say
slang.
she ate, left no crumbs.
I can't even sit in
hold
my
on, hold on,
seat.
let me back up. Like that sounds to me like she stood on business, and it's like, oh my god, she
But
stood
you
on business.
can even get she stood on business.
Yeah, but stood on
She
business. Like,
ate.
yeah, she ate. She took all her crumbs.
Like she ate it up.
yeah,
like
she ate it up. She took
left
everything
no crumbs.
and left no crumbs.
Period.
She stood on business.
It's not period. That's the dumbest.
I hated all of it.
It was awful.
This is to get off my lawn guy over here talking.
But sometimes I'll say them because if they're cute, I will never in my life.
But
say
she also
she
makes
ate.
fun of them, and then like a few months down the road,
No, I will
she
never say she
incorporates
ate.
them into
No, I'll
her
never say she
vocabulary.
ate.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll incorporate some of them in mine,
Some.
but like that was
Not
that
ate.
was dumb.
She
Okay,
ate.
moving on.
Was she hungry? I don't know.
Thank you. Next.
Riz,
Yes. Moving on.
Ritz.
Riz.
Riz, okay, yeah, I get that one.
Yeah.
No, wait. What? Riz.
Riz, yeah,
Riz.
yeah.
Use it in a sentence and spell it and give me the origin.
Like if Matt were to talk to a girl and he wanted to hit on her, he has Riz. Like some guys have Riz, some guys don't.
But it's short for something else too. It's like charisma.
Oh, charisma.
Yeah, charisma.
So
yeah.
why don't you just say he has
Yeah.
charisma?
So like
Why do
No,
you have to
but-
be lazy and say
no,
Riz?
like,
But then
like
Riz.
I mean, I don't really say this. Like this is kind of younger than me, but like he has Riz, like,
Yeah.
or she has Riz.
I don't like that.
My-
That's
my-
a nay.
my
have,
14-year-old
you're-
does that
you're,
one.
You're good at like picking up.
Yeah.
She
girls.
said it was younger than her.
That's a nay.
Yeah, but it is. Well, my 14-year-old says.
Yeah, that's a nay.
6 now.
That's a nay.
Damn,
Moving
KK.
on.
I know there are people younger than me.
You had to get off our insurance.
There are people younger than
Yeah,
Oh my God, can you imagine?
26
us
is
saying
horrible.
that? There are people younger.
You're not that horrible. I mean, come on.
I had
would
to
li-
get my own insurance.
I would kill to be 26 right
Can
now.
I sidebar and say she actually, because she loves me, she didn't want to, but she did it. She bought me a Gen X sweatshirt that says
was forced?
She was forced for Christmas. She had no choice. Like I purposely made it. For
Was it a
Christmas.
Degeneration X?
It's a black sweatshirt that has a big giant X on the front, and
Okay.
at the bottom it has the year of Gen X, and it said "We don't care" on the
love it.
bottom. Is that not the
She
best
just
thing?
likes the most
Men.
You can vouch for me.
men, and
she
I
likes
had
the
it for
Amen.
most.
Christmas, so she had no choice.
Yeah.
had to
She
buy
likes
it.
the most cringy. I'm not even gonna get into
That's
it.
not cringy. Gen
No,
X is
she
not
likes
cringy.
the most cringy things ever.
Best
It's kinda
generation
funny.
ever.
All right, bop.
Agreed.
Bop. Yeah, everybody knows that.
What is it?
Bop. Like you have to use things in a sentence.
Twist it.
You use it in a sentence if you know what it
Bop
means.
it.
Bop it. Is
Twist
what I was
it.
thinking. Twist it. Hit it.
Yeah.
Shake it.
Shake it.
A bop is a good song.
Oh, okay. When you say that, yeah, I get it. That's a
Bop.
Oh, you've said that before.
Sometimes I can explain everything to you, and you'd be like, yeah. Who is the 26-year-old in this podcast?
Not me.
We're gonna. Hey, let's get a song every word she gives. We're gonna find a song. for her.
Okay, fine.
That's a game. There's a game
we're
where
playing
you,
it right
you
now.
flip a word
Tammy,
and
let her
first
do it.
person
Let her
that
do it.
does it
Tammy.
does the game.
Tammy,
I'll use them in sentences now.
do her thing.
Oh,
Let me
not
give
bad.
you the lore.
The deets, the details, the
Like
information.
the background.
Yeah, that's
come on.
because lure.
The
Everybody
tea.
knows what lure
The
is.
tea. I
They're
hate
smart.
that. I hate that.
Oh, I don't mind.
I like
the
when
tea.
Kermit's sitting there with the tea.
I
Ironically,
hate
of
when
all
they're
the
on the red carpet at the Oscars and stuff. Oh my God, we got to spill the tea about this. Just talk about it.
Yeah.
You get spilled of gosh darn tea.
The tea.
Oh.
She has no more drink.
Okay.
Up.
Next.
Last one.
Kaylee's podcast is over. She's out of tequila.
Yeah, she's
And
she
She said, and
Actually,
peace out.
we're
Thank
out
you
of
for my
tequila. Last one.
visiting.
Hit different.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that. It hit different. It was. I like that.
That
one,
just
though.
hit different.
That hit
That's a
different.
yay?
Yeah, I like that one. Yay.
Okay. So that's my segment on Gen Z slang.
Gen Z slang. Gen Z slang.
I have more,
It's Gen
but-
Z
But
slang.
you know what one I hated when it first came out, and no one says it anymore, but I actually kind of liked it, was whip.
Born
like
in
the
the
way.
USA.
You know what I hate?
I was.
You have to see
All right,
her
wait, wait,
reaction.
wait,
You
wait.
have to
Let's
watch
reverse
the
this on her.
podcast
Are you
to see
ready?
what she generally just
Let's
did.
reverse this on
You
her.
didn't like whip?
Generation X slang.
Hey!
Like bumping.
Bumping.
Bumpin'.
Bumping.
Word.
Bumping. Bumping.
Word.
B-U-M-P-I-N. Bumping, not
My
bumping.
entire life until like 2 years ago, you have always said
We've
Wrong.
never in our life
never
said
said
bumping.
bumping.
What's bumping?
What's bumping?
What's
You've
bumping?
always said-
It's mine. That's like me telling you how to say your stupid ass.
I saw
words.
somebody
It's
online the other day
bumping.
call somebody a Bama.
That's
David
bumping.
says it's Uncle David said
Shut up,
you
Bama's.
will weigh in.
Dude, I
And
love
he's-
saying,
he's
yo,
the oldest,
word.
sorry,
That
Uncle
is
Buck,
so
love
word.
you.
Word to your mother.
Yeah,
That's what that came
called
from.
you
Cameo.
old.
Something I go,
We're having two
word.
different
Like,
Wait,
why
was
you
that
say
was that Cameo or was that Marky Mark?
Cameo, word up.
Word to your mother. I was right.
No, word to your mother was Vanilla Ice.
Word to your mother.
See how
Doom, doom, doom,
respectful we
doom,
were?
doom,
Focus.
doom, doom, doom. We're talking. Sorry, men are
Oh,
talking.
Where did that bass line come from? What was the original bass line?
Queen, come
Nope.
on.
Anywho,
Yeah.
what's our
Under
slang?
pressure.
What's our slang? Psych.
David
Best
Bowie.
thing ever.
Come on.
Ever. No one
Frickin'
will ever
DJ.
top the word psych.
Frickin' DJ. Really?
Pay attention.
We're having a DJ battle here.
Yeah.
I was right. He was wrong.
By the way, let me ask you this question: what song, if you go to a party, will
Yes.
get you up off the dance floor? It'll get you on the dance floor
Oh
immediately.
my God, that's
The
easy.
one.
Literally
The one.
any
Ask
song
Tammy.
ever.
Bon
No.
Jovi,
No.
Summer
No.
69.
No, the
Summer
one.
69,
Summer
dude.
69. That's,
That's
your
it.
jam.
Bryan
That's
Adams.
my
What is
jam.
yours? That'll get you up.
Well, that people would know doing the butt.
Yeah, it's a good one
That's
too.
What about you, Kaylee? You don't mind? Don't stop till you get enough. Michael Jackson. Oh my God.
That's
so good.
Listen,
Or
if
don't
you're-
stop believing.
That's what gets your pipes going.
That gets if you can't go
That takes you from a sitting position to
I will be
jumping
on the dance
floor.
floor like what? Let's go. Anything
Okay.
Michael Jackson will get you on
Interesting.
this.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I agree. But
If you're in a car with her and you put on the radio or you put on a playlist, I will take the over every single time on how many times she says, "This is my jam."
this is a good song. No, it's this is
I
a
will
good
take
song.
the over every single time.
Tammy
This is a good
can
song.
play the same 5 songs every day, every
And
hour,
scream at the top of my
and she
lungs.
does it every day. Like her playlist is 5 songs.
So
love
Summer
that song.
'69,
It's like-
Living on a Prayer,
Very eclectic.
This is my jam.
That's my song. That's a
So
good song.
I-
And now I've got everybody
Your
saying, oh,
Love
that's a good song.
by The Outfield.
oh, Outfield, Your Love. Come on.
Love.
Or she'll be like,
She'll say that
Is it far away?
yeah, it's good.
Come around and think it over.
That's
So many things that I want to say. You know I love my girls a little bit
Such a great
older.
song.
I just want
to use my love.
You just made fans.
tonight.
Don't upset the fans. They love hearing her sing.
Let's
You're right.
have
Karaoke night.
karaoke.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
So
That would be
I
in.
have to drive my kid to and from like Lake Nona to Osceola
Jeez.
Heritage, which is like 35 minutes, and I will put like 4
That's where
kids.
Meekum is.
Yes, exactly.
Love
He's
it.
not
And
relevant.
I put my
They can get
kids
over it.
through
I heard that.
through old
bastard. You bastard.
what'd she say?
She said, Scott's no need for us.
No,
you go,
she
he'll
said-
go ahead and fill it
she
out.
said,
Sidebar.
he's
Kaylee
irrelevant.
goes like this to her drink, and I said like this, and then she looked at me like challenging me, and I looked at her. I said, "Dad's not relevant. Make him go get it."
Go get one. Dad doesn't
Scott
need to
goes,
be
"I
here.
heard
That's
that."
our life, by the way.
But I school these 14-year-olds on old school rap.
Yeah.
Like the little Beastie Boys, at the
Yep.
little Fat Boys, little
Rappers Delight.
Rappers Delight.
Wait, you're from like Tim Moore, Scotty B. They were all the original B-boys.
Yeah.
At Universal.
Yeah.
You're from that crew. See, I didn't live here long.
Yeah, dude, I live,
Amanda.
dude, but
You're having my
these
coach
kids,
tonight.
they don't know anything about hip hop, and it's
I do.
like,
You're
you know, I'm throwing freaking,
Screw you.
Everything.
Excuse
LL
me.
Cool J.
Excuse me. The men are talking.
I feel like we're having an incredible.
I feel like this is not Ask Tammy.
All right,
This is
you're
Ask
right.
You
Good
Two.
call. Sorry, my bad. Let's go back to the show. I apologize.
You're right. It's
Welcome
Ask
back.
Kaylee.
Welcome
Ask
Yeah,
KK.
ask Kaylee. Kaylee, what else you got for us?
Ask Kaylee.
everything. So I want to tell you about St. Patty's Day.
Oh, let's go
And
St.
how-
Patty's
This is
Day.
good.
And how
good.
this is what happens when you trust your father.
What'd I do?
You have to trust
you
your
didn't do
father at
anything.
all times.
So my plan, I worked all day in the morning. My plan was to come over, do my laundry, don't bring that up, and then
Lives
Go
on her
home.
own and comes home to do laundry.
it was my brother's responsibility and he did not do it. Anyways, do my laundry here, go home, make myself dinner, go home and watch The Voice or whatever. Relax. I get here. My dad's like, it's St. Patty's, let's take a shot.
Oh, because her dad went, it's St. Patty.
No, that's all I had.
You're going to quote it right.
At least your dad gets out and drinks a little bit. Can you imagine your dad being like a little like Christian?
Wait, can
you know?
your dad be like,
I'm a
"It's
Christian."
St.
Yeah, but like
Patty's"?
total like righteous gemstone.
I like the
tear
watering the wand. Anyway, go ahead. Let her finish. Go ahead, Kaylee.
Anyways,
You're lucky I just took up for this.
shot.
There you go.
that better?
That's more relevant.
He's from Southie.
So
yo.
we have traditionally picklebacks. So we take a shot
oh,
of
how good are
Do you know what a
They're
pickleback is?
good.
Tell the
Oh, I
audience
love
what a pickleback
pickleback.
is.
It's a shot of like whiskey with a pickle juice.
And then
on top.
pickle juice.
Right.
Yes.
The
So good.
Irish
So we
whiskey
take
with it.
Yeah.
So we take Jameson and and pickle juice. So then we take it.
Do we have
He
that right now?
goes-
Do we have
Yes,
that right
we
now?
do.
We do.
Oh my
We
do.
God,
He
that
goes,
was
have it.
"Oh look, Kaylee, there's still pickle juice left. You have to do another one."
He's such a
Duh.
bad influence.
So we do another one. Mind you, haven't eaten. Then we
that
go
what you're
outside.
going with?
No. Then we go outside and he goes,
Oh, you were out of town.
That's what you're
Tammy
going-
was
yeah.
out of town.
"It's just me." No, yeah, it was just me and him.
Oh, but I
He
came home that night.
You came home late.
I
that
came
night.
home
Okay.
that night.
So he goes, "Look what I just bought." Pulls out a bottle of Casamigos Reposado. I'm like, okay.
That's a sponsor.
So we go out to the plaza. It's a beautiful day out, which this contributes to the story because
Where
if
are
it's
you,
a beautiful
Clooney?
day out, you're gonna drink. So he pours me. Sorry.
You're queen.
He pours me this much, 2 of those. So I'm like, all right, I need to eat. Ordered DoorDash, Jimmy John's. We're having a great conversation, talking business. I'm feeling no pain.
Of course.
Our Irish neighbors get home. Come over for an Irish coffee, whiskey coffee. Get into a political debate there, but it was a good one.
Good.
Drinking whiskey, so I'm like between tequila and whiskey.
And they
so then
put-
finally she
so
gets
wait,
home.
So if you're watching, this is the Irish, and this is the
That's
coffee.
coffee, of course. Yeah.
So then she gets home. So me and my dad decide to go home. Whatever. We get in the house, and I'm like, okay. I'm gonna drive home. And Mom goes, "Oh, you're not driving home." I go, "What do you mean?" She goes,
As
"You're
she's bouncing
drunk."
off the stove.
Me and my
falling
dad
back.
start Irish jigging.
literally starts to do her version of an Irish jig
River
as
dance.
she's trying to convince me
I love it.
that she's not drunk
Me
and she
him
can
are
drive home.
cracking
I love
up,
it.
doing the
Dude,
Irish
did anybody
jig.
get video of that?
I don't know.
No.
And she goes, "Yeah, I'm driving you home," which I should have just stayed at your house. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Drives me home.
I know why. Because your tags are expired.
Oh, different
Oh,
conversation.
hello. That's a
Different conversation.
Anyways. Yeah.
Please.
So I ended up getting home at like 11 o'clock, drunk, hungover the next day.
But you
Doing
know
the
what the
Irish
deal
jig.
is.
It
You know
was
what?
funny.
But
It
here's
was
the deal.
funny.
I have 4 boys. 3 are of drinking age, and I
You have
love.
4 boys.
I have 4 boys.
Sidebar, never. How did I not?
So I have twins that
Ever
are
put-
27.
We did have this conversation. I totally forgot.
I have a
Okay.
24-year-old, and I got a 14-year-old. He was my whoops baby. He got through someone slipped one past the 5-hole, and it was like, okay.
The stork.
That was the
Yeah.
had a good time
Yeah.
at night. Baby.
Yeah, and but there's nothing better. This is what parents don't want to tell you. Like my parents didn't want to tell me this, and they didn't. They didn't do this with me. But for us, it's cool to drink with our kids. We want to have we want to have a drink. We just want to we want to be part of your world as much as we want you
Yeah.
to like see what we have done.
We do
and
it.
that's
I
the
wanna
cool
bring
part
you
about
in
being
so
a
you
parent.
don't think we're alcoholics.
we do it a
anymore.
little too much.
Well, but it's like my kid called me on. He lives in Baton Rouge. He went to Fat Tuesday in Mardi Gras. He went to Mardi Gras in New Orleans. He's like, "Dad, you got to see this." He just wanted to
You
share
pass
Mardi
a
Gras.
threshold.
Yeah, he wanted to see Mardi. He wanted me
Yeah.
to see Mardi Gras the way he saw it.
Yeah.
He
Then why didn't you go with them?
Believe me,
Well,
I
we
wanted.
like-
I
we
took
wanna take them-
Matt.
we
I
wanna
took
take
Matt
them
for
to
graduation.
Nashville.
Yeah.
We want to take. You're right. Like
Yeah.
we had our kids very young on purpose
Right.
so that we would be the age we are.
Yeah, so we can have fun with them.
When they're the age they are. So
Right.
now we're doing happy hours. We're going
Right.
to,
I want another one.
bars or whatever. Or we're taking them to Nashville to party.
I didn't say with her.
Oh, word.
As you should not have.
But no, you're right.
Ask Tammy, can I have a
It's
baby?
like you guys went to Hawaii and then
Yeah.
your kids got on a plane and came
flew
out to
out there.
Hawaii. It's like,
Yeah.
that's
You
awesome.
remember that? That's a good memory.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. It was like,
11 hours in the middle seat. We'll never forget.
Oh, yeah.
but it was like, you guys had a day out there by yourselves and then like, yeah, let's bring the kids out. Let's have some
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, we're definitely at the age where now they travel with us
Yeah.
as full participants
Right.
and not babysitting.
All you really
Exactly.
do is have memories. I mean, all you can
Yeah.
do is make memories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the whole point of being parents and doing what we do.
Yeah.
You can't have, like Elon said, I think he was him. You can't have every day completely miserable.
No.
Every day can't be solving problems and just the misery of just, you got to enjoy life, man.
Yeah, I'll never forget my dad. We were in New Orleans together. My dad's like, he's walking down Bourbon Street. He's like, yeah, I threw up here. I got
Oh.
totally wrecked here, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, let's go in here. Let's get a drink. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
And it was like, my dad just wanted to relive what he did
Right.
Don't we
with
do that?
us.
Like, we'll
And it's
say we had a big group of friends, like we went here.
Yeah.
Remember that time? Because I told you that big group of friends, like that extended group of friends, and we all grew up going out together
Right.
and having kids together. And we'll get into a group and we're like, oh my God, remember that time we flicked
yeah,
toilet water in so-and-so's
Well,
face?
speaking
Or
of remember the
that
time and vacations, can I tell you what my mother did in Colorado? Oh, no, it's so funny.
I feel like you need to vet it through me before you announce it to
Mom,
the
I'm not
world.
going to embarrass you.
I mean, this is...
I'm not evil. So, Messina fashion, we go to Telluride in January. And our very first day, we go to ski. Now, mind you, we haven't been skiing in 10 plus years. So, we're
Y'all
rusty.
haven't.
Yeah, you haven't.
He's good, whatever. So, we decide... We make the mistake of not looking when we get on the gondola at the area we are going to.
Oh, yes.
So, so we get on the gondola. And
This is embarrassing, but it's funny embarrassing. So I will
and
allow it.
So we're going. I'm like, okay, green. Let's go green. So we're going down, blah blah blah, and then at some point it
went
splits
wrong.
off, and
went very
I'm
wrong.
doing my thing. I'm doing my pizza down the mountain, whatever, and I'm like, damn, this is kind of steep. I'm like, I'm kind of struggling a little bit. So I get to a point where it evens out. I turn around, nobody behind me. I'm like, where is my family? So then I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I wait for like 5 minutes and I'm like, maybe they passed me and I didn't see them. So I go down. This is the hardest slope I've ever been on. Like, I'm fighting for my life. I am pizzaing all the way down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not
She
a
said
good skier, but I'm not a
pizza
bad
eating.
skier. Like, I got down perfectly fine. And then I'm like, they're not down here. Where are they? And then 10 minutes. I took off my skis.
It was
I'm
a good
sitting in
half
the-
hour.
I'm
It
sitting
was a
in
half
the
hour.
snow and I see my brother and I'm like, okay, Matt, like here, I'm on the side. My brother's like
He
walking
took a whole
over to me.
different story.
I go, dude, what the hell happened? He goes, I'm concussed. And I go, oh no. And I go,
So-
where's mom and dad? He goes, don't know. And I'm
But
like,
wait, so pause there. We'll come back to me. So now fast backwards.
wait, no, we're not to you yet.
I know. So go backwards. We all get to the point where you follow the signs for green. You stop. You follow the signs for green. You go. You stop. Well, we get to this little landing where we as a family, we're going to take green. My son just shoots.
Don't wanna listen to
straight
nobody.
down. Doesn't pay attention that he went down blue. So now we're all on.
I'm like, dude, you do realize people
screaming
die
at
from
Matt,
this.
Going,
Right.
Matt, he went down blue. Full throttle, flips over, does his thing. So that's when fast
Thank
forward
God
to the
I got
bottom,
helmets.
Full concussed.
Right. So then he's like, I did a triple front flip.
Yes.
Now he's also his son, so let's divide it by 10.
your brother.
However, so I'm like, oh my gosh, well, where are mom and I'm like, first of all, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Which
I'm
he
like,
was not.
Where's mom and dad? So then I see dad, and I'm like, dad, over here. And he goes, where's your mother? And I'm like, I don't know. I thought she was with you. And he goes, I thought she was with you. And I'm like, oh
This
no.
is a true story.
So then, like, whatever, a couple minutes pass, my mom calls my dad.
it had been like a half hour at this
My
point.
mom calls my dad, and she's like, I'm stuck at the top of the mountain.
I can't get down.
She goes, I
was
can't
afraid.
get down. I need you to come get me. She's walking down the mountain like this.
Oh, I.
You can't make
literally.
like. So I go back
Cook
up.
pizza?
So what happened
no.
was
Wait.
we went down the wrong slope, is what she alluded to. So we ended up on a blue. We don't know how. Well, on a blue, it almost goes straight
Right,
down.
vertical, sure.
So even if you do S's or you try to pizza, it's almost straight down. So you still pick up speed.
Right.
So I freaked out and I just stopped. Like, I'm not moving. I'm ready to take my skis off. I'm ready to call for like help. I'm not.
All right, so
going
wait.
down
So I take
this
the
mountain.
gondola. I take the ski lift
calling
back
you.
up to the top, and I swear, I had my gloves on, so I couldn't get my camera fast enough.
It'd have been funny. I would have.
Dude,
appreciated
there
it.
was 3,000
Individual.
sideways. Like instead of pizza and just going down
she's
slowly,
going top, top,
she's
top.
going
Slowly,
like this,
though, when
and
you-
there's
She's making
3,000 steps, and I'm like, she's gonna be here the whole vacation. But for some weird reason, when I caught up with her, I came back down to help her. When I was with her, she went down the mountain. She was fine.
Well, I think too, but so a true skier knows that you can walk sideways individually with your skis
Nobody
down.
does that
it
ever.
takes
Right. I didn't know.
really long because you are basically
Yeah, you're going
every
6
You could have
inches at a
slid
time.
up down on your butt,
every
babe.
muscle in my body hurt because now your whole so you
And
don't.
where
just,
are we? Are we in Colorado?
We're in
Yes,
Colorado.
we're in Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah. So long story short, it took a half hour for me to get down the mountain, but then it finally got to a point where the steep leveled out a little bit, and I was able to then pizza. But I couldn't pizza at this point. I would have still gone too fast.
So
And
in
by
conclusion-
then you're in your head. It was
Messina Fashion was the first run of the entire.
That was the
vacation.
first
Then we had
day.
the
You
entire-
have to
first run,
explain what
first
that
day,
means to
first
our
everything.
viewing audience. What is
Anything
Messina?
that can go wrong,
or we just do everything
or
hard
something.
way.
The most embarrassing thing you can think of.
We go over and above. We're extra.
So literally, it's like
We
where-
sounds like a
That's
lot of
what she
people.
means by Messina fashion.
We sound like a lot of people.
And literally, I'm walking
You
down
are
this
my
mountain.
daughter.
People are going by me. And I was already so embarrassed.
Sure.
But at that point, you're like, I don't care. I'm stuck literally on the mountain.
See, I've never gone skiing because I blew out my knee, and I'm
yeah.
like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to blow
Yeah.
out my other knee and all my other
Which is
how did you
why
blow
I
out your knee?
walked
Football?
down the mountain.
soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was backtracking. Blew that sucker
yeah.
out.
I think it's
Yeah.
time for another drink.
So,
that's a
Brendan,
time
you
for another
got to tell us when we
Brendan,
hit 20.
I
Is
think that was
your-
another
is
episode.
your
I think we got
whiskey
one more
empty?
in us now that Kaylee's joined us.
Kaylee's it.
What'd you say?
That's an
Oh, 27 episode. And we're out.